This is a digital SAT math question. It is a Module 2 hard question. In triangle, Module 2 hard means that that's the section it's in. It doesn't mean it's a hard question. Hold on, I need to get more room. And then zoom. Mr. Camera, zoom. In triangle XYZ, the measure of x is x degrees, the measure of y is y degrees, and the measure of the angle z is 31. If x is greater than y, it's greater than 31. Which of the following additional pieces of information is not sufficient to determine the values of x and y? And then it's got different expressions, 31 minus x minus 3y, blah, blah, blah. Okay. In a triangle, the angles add to 180. So x plus y plus z, which is 31, equals 180. And x plus y equals 180 minus 31, which is 149. So, in other words, or not in other words, whichever one of these expressions doesn't provide additional information, some new relationship between x and y will not be sufficient. Because remember, when I have two variables in linear equations, two unknowns, I need to have two equations in order to solve the system, and they have to be unique equations. I can't have x plus y equals 7 and x plus y equals 4, because those would be in conflicting, they never touch. I also cannot have 2x plus 2y equals 14, because if I divide that by 2, x plus y equals 7. So I have to have some new relationship between x and y. And these are really, think about this, these are equal to k. Equal to k. It's equal to some constant. It doesn't say what it's equal to, but it's equal to some constant. So I'm going to get x and y alone, and I'd like them to be, well, I guess I don't have to have them be positive. I'm going to subtract 31 from both sides. Negative x minus 3y equals k minus 31. And that is a new relationship. It's not x plus y. It's negative x minus 3y, or x plus 3y equals, I just multiply the other side by negative. So that's a new relationship. So that one works. It's a second relationship. This one, if I have 3x plus y equals this constant, whatever a constant is, minus 31, it's a new relationship. 3x plus y equals some constant. It's not x plus y. And then this one, if I do, I guess I'll just leave it where it is. Negative 3x plus 3y equals, I meant leave x and y where they are, k minus 31. So now I've got yet another relationship, negative 3x plus 3y. It's not x plus y. Even if I divide these by 3, it's going to be negative x plus y equals k minus 31 over 3. It's a new relationship. This is just some constant value. So it looks like this one's going to help. This one's going to help. It gives me a new relationship. I don't know about this. This one has to be the answer. I'm going to do negative 3x minus 3y equals k minus 31. I will divide everything by negative 3. X plus y equals k minus 31 over negative 3. And I don't need another negative. So now look at what I have. I have x plus y equals 149, and x plus y equals some other constant. Now, k could be a number that makes this one, x plus y equals 149, but the relationship between x and y is the same. So this is either going to be, I have x plus y equals 149, and x plus y equals some other number. Let's say 77. I'm just making it up. Or it could also be x plus y equals 149 again. Well, that doesn't give me any information because that's just the same line. And this doesn't give me any information because it's not going to intersect. X plus y is a completely different number. It can't be 149 and it can't be 77 at the same time. So let me even show you. I can find out what the value of k is. K minus 31 divided by negative 3 equals 149 if it's going to be the same. k minus 31 equals negative 447, and then that gives me k equals negative 416. So k is negative 416. So if k is negative 416, they're the same equation. It doesn't give me any new information. If k is not negative 416, then it still doesn't give me any new information. It just gives me conflicting information, a different value for x plus y. So I'm in trouble. If only there were some tool that could show this relationship. Well, luckily there is. Oh, and by the way, x is greater than y is greater than 31. That's just to make sure that you put them in the right, assign them to the right letters, because I'm just giving an example, and this won't equal up to a triangle. But let's say you found that one is 71 and one is 41. Well, x would have to be 71 because x is the greater one. So this one doesn't help you solve the system. It just tells you which to assign to x and which to assign to y when you get your solutions. But anyway, let me look at this. I'm going to write these equations here. I get this one from the triangle. X plus y plus 31 equals 180. I know that. So now it's giving me a line. Then I'm going to put the next one. 31 minus x minus 3y. 31 minus x minus 3y equals k, some constant. I'll just make up a constant, k, and you'll see that they cross at some point. So that system has a solution. Then I'll try the next one. 31 plus 3x plus y equals k. I'm using the same k. You can see with the original blue it has a solution. Then I'm going to do 31 minus 3x plus 3y equals k, whatever this constant is. I can change it if I want. But again, 31 minus 3x plus 3y, it has a solution. It crosses the original blue at some point. Depending on the value of k, that changes. You see k changing very slowly, but it's changing. Now let me look at this one. 31 minus 3x minus 3y equals k. And that one has no solution. It's parallel, and it's going to be parallel everywhere except when k equals minus 416, in which case it's going to be the same line. And then it has infinite solutions, and that's just as bad. So I think it is, maybe I calculated that wrong. Wait a minute. Oh, they're both blue. Hold on. Is there a way to change that thing? I know there's a way to change it, but I don't remember right now. I'll have to figure it out later. Oh, here it is. I will assign black. No, I will assign orange. Okay, now I've done it. And see, the orange and the original blue line are the same. So D either gives me the same equation or either infinite solutions or no solutions. And so D is the one that doesn't give me any extra, not sufficient, I put a check mark. D is the one that doesn't give me sufficient information to answer this question, to determine the values of x and y, because they can be anything. There's infinite possibilities or no possibilities.